On Sunday, when the opposition's Castries South candidate Tommy Descartes accused Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre of being a communist dictator in the making, he could have drawn the ire of his target. Instead, he got a chuckle, a couple of shrugs, and a kind word of advice.
I want to be very kind to the gentleman who said so. Very, very, very kind to him, because he deserves kindness. The reason why he deserves kindness is that he's entered into an area that's a little beyond him. So now he has to give himself some level of relevance. I'm very, very sympathetic towards him.
Communism is no longer an active word in today's political lexicon, the Prime Minister said. The Sinusha Labour Party, he added, is nothing near communist. He pointed to the Youth Economy Agency's very capitalist agenda to create a new middle class of today's youth.
The Labour Party stands for youth empowerment. That's why we had the Youth Economy Agency, where thousands of young people are encouraged to go into their business. The Labour Party stands for the development of small and micro business. This is why we borrowed $10 million to set up small and micro business enterprises. That's what the Labour Party stands for.
He pointed to poverty reduction measures that increase the spending power of the poor and underprivileged, money that inevitably lands in the pockets of the rich.
The Sinusha Labour Party believes in improving the life of the underprivileged. The Sinusha Labour Party believes in education for all. That is why the Sinusha Labour Party was the first party to get involved in universal primary school education, universal secondary school education, and now we're going for universal early childhood education, and soon from now universal tertiary education. That's what the Labour Party stands for. The Labour Party stands for improvement in wages. This is why we have a minimum wage. And I want to announce to you that in the next government, we are going to be more looking for a minimum wage per profession. That's what the Labour Party stands for.
Perhaps Descartes was talking about the Pierre administration's policies on social protections and social justice, increasing gender parity, land for the landless, sporting facilities and training, freedom to join a union. Perhaps these things are communist, and Descartes cannot be counted on to promote and invest in them.
The Labour Party stands for empowerment of the underprivileged. So anybody, regardless of where you come from, regardless of where you were born, regardless of your beginnings, the Labour Party wants to use education to take you out of your beginnings, and hopefully that you don't forget where you came from. That's what we stand for. If you call that communism.
Prime Minister Pierre urged Descartes to be a little more cautious with his pronouncements because in a long and successful political career, every word and every action can become damaging political baggage.
In politics, your words in a company live to haunt you.
For Choice News Now, I'm Jason Seaflay.